Hey guys, welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host tonight, Kay the Intuitive Empath. I'll be hosting this full hour for you, though Journey will be in the background in case we need him. Everyone say, hey Journey. Now let's take a moment to talk the house rules. There's no legal fertility or health for legal reasons and a bevy of other, okay? No general, as this show is broadcast worldwide, and general readings can touch on quite a few things, some things a little bit personal to us. Sometimes you don't want everyone to hear that. Plus, we like to be as specific as we possibly can be. Why is that? Well, the meatier the question, the better the response that I'm able to give you guys. Okay, so here's an example. Instead of asking, hey, will Sean develop feelings for me? Let's go a little bit deeper. Hey, Sean is my ex. He's a Capricorn. Is there anything that we can work on or that his feelings may grow in the long run? Okay. That will help to give you the most detailed question in the amount of time that we have. Okay. First names and zodiacs definitely help me to connect to the direct energy. So if you can provide that, that would be great. Okay. Free readings are 2 minutes, but when the buzzer goes off, the fun stops. Okay. If you don't want the fun stop, it doesn't have to. We have a 3-minute, 6-minute, a mini, medium, and a mega reading that you can donate. Simply click the link on Facebook or YouTube, and it'll take you right to the places you need to be. Okay. Don't forget, for every donation we get, $1 goes to the Save the Children Foundation this month. Okay. I do mediumship, but those can oftentimes be draining for me, and I may not be able to connect to that direct energy. So understand, if you do donate for one of those, I'm going to give you the best that I can, and whoever does present themselves, okay? We will be doing the emoji contest with Journey Ryan, so don't forget to share those emojis from the beginning of the show until the end. Keep those going. One, it helps me to see that you guys are here, but it also helps that you get a free reading if you have the most emojis, okay? So don't forget that. The final rules here are just to please be patient. We're going to try to get to as many readings as we can throughout the show. I can't wait to get involved and help you guys get to the meat of the matter with everything. We want to go beyond the surface. Now, some of my other psychic friends like to do jokes during their show. I am not funny, okay? But I am a quote kind of girl. I have quotes all around my house, all around my desk. So if there's an inspirational quote, a quote that gets you through a day, the quotes that you just like to hear, or one that you know that maybe you're wanting to share, I invite you to share those throughout the show. And maybe someone will love it. I'll love it. Okay. One of my favorite quotes that I like to go by is, when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. A lot of times we second guess ourselves or we question things, but no, typically someone is who they are and they give you a lot of signs along the way. So my favorite quote is, when someone shows you who they are, you believe them. Can anyone else get involved with that? All right, let's see some of those emojis. Okay, let's share. Hi, Energy. Energy also has a show, guys. Speaking of shows, let's talk about some of the great shows that are upcoming, okay? Monday, we have at 10 p.m. Journey Ryan. At 11, we have Psychic Rose. On Tuesday, my girl Energy, who was just on here. We have Divine Love and Light at 7 p.m. with Destiny K. On Wednesday nights, you have me at 10 p.m., followed by my girl Psychic Squirrel at midnight. Thursday, Destiny K is back at 7, followed with Psychic Brooke at 10, and Cassidy the Card Slinger at 11. Friday is Journey Ryan with special guest. So let's get super excited. Like, share, and follow. Don't forget, if you want an in-depth reading or more of a reading, go ahead and hit that donation link. All right, guys, enough of all the shop talk. Let's get to our first question. Gemma, hi Gemma. I'm thinking of starting a little pin badge business, buying them cheap and selling them on eBay and Etsy. Would this be a good idea or more trouble than what it's worth? Thank you. Gemma, that is a great question. And if there's any way to see what a meat and girty question is, that is it. So great job, Gemma. Gemma, I definitely think that this is a great, great, great move for you. There's so many great cards that are coming out, in fact. Let's get into it. First of all, you have your Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can indicate a new beginning. And Pentacles are often working cards as well. So one, honey, I think that this is a great step, a great move in the right direction. You also have your Emperor card that comes out. And honey, when we're talking about money, the Emperor is the way to go. That's showing that not only will this be a consistent sense of income, also gives you that sense of peace and balance. This is something that goes more on the long term. We're talking Emperor card, we're talking Pentacles. Those are for the long run. And if that didn't give you enough comfort, look at my money guy, the King of Pentacles coming out. Sit here and rest in. Honey, go ahead and keep creating. I think you're 100% on the right path. No less, I think that this is something that you really want to do. Oh, Gemma says, I've also got so many clothes to sell too. Honey, sell, sell, sell. I think that's the name of the game. I think you're meant to be out there, putting your own things out there. Having your own shop of some sort is almost what I kind of get. I just feel like there's more than just this surface level that you're seeing. I think there's more that's going to be coming. You may be surprised what that 5-year looks like. If you don't have a vision board, honey, well, you see, I got vision boards all around me. If you don't have a vision board, get a vision board. Start making a plan. You've got a lot of great things. So you got this Queen of Cups too. So that's you taking that control, you taking that lead, the things that bring you some happiness, things that you... All right, so that was a great first question, guys. And I encourage, if there's something that you want to do in this life, take the risk and go for it, honey. I left a 15-year career to come and do this. I love what I do. When you have peace in the things that you want, trust me, things always balance out. That was a great first question. Let's get into another question today. Audrey. Hey, Audrey again. Hey, if I had to go to school to have the career I want to, would it be college or a degree program through a certain company? I do not want to go back to a regular college for anything. That's understandable. So let's see if you want to go back for the college degree or if there's something that, you know, a different program or something for you. Oh, you're not going to like me. You're not going to like me because it's coming out. College may be the way. You're probably going to go for that college degree. Now, I know that this may seem like something that you're not going to love right away. But look, our Hierophant comes out. So there's definitely more that you need to learn and to grow along this process. However, don't be discouraged because to me, this doesn't seem like it's this big, huge, long spout. You have your 8 of Wands coming. You have your 2 of Wands. So this is typically like quicker energy. You're making kind of that decision. You're moving pretty forward in that decision, but this is going to be something that you would really like. I think that you'll kind of be able to get the ball rolling, if you will, and I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like you're going to be doing this degree for extended amounts of time, a long, long time. This may be something that's in the range of 2 to 4 years. And there seems to be a lot of beneficialness from this because the Sun card does come out. That's your clarity. So though you may not want to go back that college route, sometimes the things that we can't quite see that end prize, the end goal, but understand that there is purpose in that destination. Spirit never sets us up on a path that we're not meant to be on. So though right now you can't see why, or you may not want that specific thing, understand that it's coming in the time that it's supposed to for the reasons it's supposed to. Give this situation some time. At least take time, weigh your pros and cons, look around, see if there's anything that screams out or calls to you, because you may be surprised. You said, wow, thanks. No problem, honey. Give it some time though, honey. I think that this will be something that works out for you. So I want to do a little something different as well. What I want to do is something called my crystal corner. Okay. We all have crystals. We all love crystals and we all like to talk about crystals. One of my favorites is this guy right here. This is Septarian. So if you don't know much about Septarian, this can relieve anxiety and stress. It is a powerful meditation tool for calming. This can enhance your dreams. If you're like me, I'm a dreamer. I'm a dream empath, and it can provide a vivid experience. This crystal is unique though, because most crystals you can't just put out in the sun and the moon and the water. They have select things. But the thing here with Septarian is you can actually use water to cleanse this. You can put it out in the sunlight for a few hours to cleanse it, and you can also moon bathe this. So I absolutely love this crystal. It really helps me. I'm a Capricorn. This boy keeps me grounded and calm. Do you all have a favorite crystal? Have you ever heard of Septarian? What's your experiences? I encourage you to grab some, and every week I want to talk about different crystals with you all, because hey, maybe it's something you never heard. Maybe it's something you want to try, but this one is absolutely one of my favorites. Let's see some more emojis if you're loving what you're seeing so far. Cassie the Cart Slinger says, beautiful. I love Septarian. I love Septarian. You will always see me with it. I've got a necklace of it. Gemma said, that's amazing. Thank you. No problem, Gemma. All right, guys. Don't forget, all week long, we have shows going on. Right after me tonight, we've got Psychic Squirrel coming on at midnight. She loves doing her jokes. She's wonderful at astrology, so make sure you guys check her out. Tomorrow we have Destiny K at 7 p.m. and Psychic Brooke at 10. Cassidy Cartslinger will come on at 11. And don't forget, Friday is Journey with Friends. Okay, guys, so check out all week. Don't forget to share, like, and follow. We've got the emoji contest going on right now for that reading with Journey Ryan later on in the show. Bunny says, yay, it's Kay, it's me. Not to just leave that there, we also have Life 9 magazine that hit the shelves, guys, in the beginning of May. Every month we have Life 9 magazine that comes out. Journey Ryan has that. Psychic Squirrel does her thing. We've got recipes, astrology, and of course I write in there too. This month we're talking anxiety. So we got a lot of fun things going on in there. I hope you guys check it out. Energy put my favorite crystals keeps changing, but right now I am working with Moldavite. Wow, guys, Moldavite is a powerful crystal, okay? That thing can enhance your abilities like no other, and it shakes and rocks up your life. One day I'll bring some Moldavite on here and show you guys. I love crystals. Guys, if you have any crystals that you're thinking of, feel free to share. Don't forget to put those emojis up. Let's get into another question. Jennifer says, good evening. Is the PI Tammy that I spoke to going to find out any information that will help me with the situation regarding our trust estate and the attorney? And if so, will this information get things resolved so the situation can come to an end, please? And thank you. Sure, Jennifer. Let's look at if this PI will help you all. Another great meaty question. You guys are doing an amazing job tonight. Wow, a lot of cards flying out here left and right. I can't wait to dive in. Okay, so I definitely feel like there's a lot of useful information that will come from them. So we have our Knight of Swords, and our Knight of Swords is definitely a deliverer of news. Actually, on this card, I don't know if you can see the newspaper print. That's kind of on their information that's floating. But honey, they're definitely going to serve up the receipts. We got the Page of Wands that comes out with them looking very closely, kind of diving in, making sure they're getting a lot of information for you guys so that you can have the results that you're looking for. I do think that this person will help you all get to the results that you are seeking. We do get our Ten of Cups, and not only did we get the Ten of Cups, we also got the Empress. So these are strong indications that, one, you're going to get to the root of the cause. You're going to get answers that you're seeking. This person will be able to help for the long haul. This isn't someone that's going to be in and out, won't be able to, do their job. This is someone I feel as though you can trust. So don't be afraid. Look no further. I think that you're headed in the right direction here. And no less, this person does seem like they have some experience and will actually take the time to care, because that's also important. That Ten of Cups comes out too on emotion. So you don't just want someone who's out here just doing and giving any and everything and not really caring and wasting your money and your time. So I do think that you're going to get resolution in this situation. All right. So let's see some of those emojis, guys. Let's see those emojis. Don't forget to like, share, and follow. There's Liv putting up some emojis. You guys want a great reading later on with Journey Ryan? That's the way to go. Don't forget you can donate for a more in-depth reading. And don't forget, $1 of every donation goes to that Save the Children Foundation. That's all month, not just on my show, on everyone else's. Jennifer, you said thank you so much. Absolutely. There's no problem. I love, love, love giving you guys clarity. Let's get into that next question. The Celtic Dragon, why am I having a hard time connecting to my guides lately and my spiritual gifts? Okay, that's a good question. Let's see what we get. Okay. So the first thing that even like kind of pops up and comes to mind almost immediately is distractions, honey. So you have your King of Wands and your 10 of Wands. Okay, so your 10 of Wands can oftentimes you're carrying too much. You have a lot on your back. There's a lot that's kind of distracting or taking up that focus for you. This is a time where I would tell you to separate some of those thoughts, some of those emotions. We all oftentimes have hard times connecting to spirit or being able to get to that quiet place in our head. That doesn't mean there's a whole bunch of noise around you, but your head can be just as loud as the voices around. So quiet and calm your spirit. Take yourself to a relaxing place. What is that? Is that your room? Is that the beach? Is that the woods? Where is your place where you can detach and detox? Sit back and relax and do that. Because right now it seems like there's a lot of things overwhelming your mind. The second thing is don't go in with spirit and look for a certain answer or look for a certain thing. Let spirit come to you. Have you been seeing those repetitive number cycles? Some people like to say angel numbers, etc. Have you been hearing repetitive phrases, color sequences? If you had ringing in your ears, have any things that are kind of bashing around in your head? Let's take time to separate each of those. I call that tuning the frequencies, just like a radio station back in the day, right? Take the time to balance yourself out because it just seems like you're kind of putting a lot of pressure and spirit's not going to come and talk to a clouded mind. Take a moment, decompress. Crystals help. Some of those sound vibrations, you keep seeing the repeating numbers and ringing. Okay. Definitely help. And that's not just for you. That's for anyone. Hey, anyone who's having issues connecting to spirit, that's one of my number one questions I get all the time. Hey, I'm not receiving the messages I'm supposed to. You know, spirit keeps showing me these signs and symbols. What do they mean? Okay. Listen, we all got the same internet and technology. Utilize your resources. This isn't back in the 90s when we couldn't do it. Nowadays, you can. If you're seeing those numbers, look them up. If you're having dreams, write them down. If you're seeing some things, take note. What doesn't make sense right now may not mean to make sense. It may make sense later on down the line. All of these things together hold some sort of resonance. And hey, this may be my thing. And of course, you guys can come back and ask me because I would love it. But this can also be your thing too. We can all meditate. We can all connect to our guides and spirits at any time. Quiet that mind, grab some crystals, drink some water, listen to those frequencies, take time to just decompress and allow spirit to come. I promise you, it most certainly makes a difference. Okay, guys? Jaylene says you're glowing. Thank you, Jaylene. I'm glowing, but not in a pregnant way, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, if you love this show, don't forget there's a lot of other great shows. Psychic Scroll comes up tonight here at midnight. Tomorrow we have Destiny K at 7. We have Psychic Brooke at 10 and Cassidy the Card Slinger at 11. Friday is Journey Ryan and Friends with special guests. Back again on Monday, followed with Psychic Rose at 11. Tuesdays, we have Psychic Energy at 10, and we have Divine Love and Light with Destiny K, okay? So we look forward to seeing you guys all week long. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. You can donate for a more girthy reading. And don't forget, if you share those emojis tonight, later on in the show, Ryan Journey will give you a reading. Okay, let's get into another question. Erica says, what can I do now to help my finances? That's a great question. Let's see what we get. And she says, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. So one thing that comes out to me for you, honey, is to be mindful of where you're putting your finances at. Don't make emotion-based decisions. You have your King of Cups that comes out, and sometimes you can get really wrapped up emotionally in something, saying, meaning this, I think I need this, or I feel like this is something that could really help. Sometimes you're putting a lot of stones out in places that you're not supposed to. So reel it in. Do some budgeting, okay? We have our Six of Pentacles that comes out. Do some budgeting. Pick and choose what is that cost. Also, hey, be like me, okay? I make me a nice little list. I go on Amazon and I see where I can find it cheaper. Nowadays, we have the great point of couponing, so use it and do it, okay? That Six of Pentacles is saying find balance in things. So, hey, you may want this, and this may be a sense of necessity, but let's look at ways that we can make it work in different revenues. You have your Seven of Pentacles that comes out, which is telling you to invest. Remember, the seeds you plant now grow down the line. I love the energy of this card because not only does this let me know you do have more income that will be coming in, you just got to know where to save and where to spend, okay? Two of Wands also, you have a lot of decision-making cards. You have your Two of Wands that comes out as well. Honey, a lot of these are telling you to be mindful of where you are investing. Be mindful of what you are spending your money on. It's not everything is needed. Do you have every app under the sun where you're watching things? Maybe reel it back. Maybe you say, hey, we'll do stars for 3 months. We'll do something else another month, you know? Make the time to switch things up, okay? I do think that you'll be able to pocketbook out, okay? I hope that helps you, honey. How's everyone doing tonight? I love green heart emojis. So let's see some green heart emojis on the screen, guys. Drop them. Remember, your emojis get you closer to that free reading. Has anyone thought of any quotes so far? Any quotes that get you going? Any quotes that help you feel good? Any quotes that come on a rainy day? Okay, everyone is either a blessing or a lesson. I love that one, Gemma. That's actually a great quote. Okay. I have one that says, if you jump on every trend, you become faceless. Oh, look at all the green heart emojis. I love it. Yes. Beautiful readings tonight, Cassidy. The card slinger says, thank you, Cassidy. I appreciate the support. Guys, don't forget, you can watch a lot of these other great psychics all throughout the week. We have a great lineup, especially for summertime. We look forward to doing a lot of fun readings for you guys. And don't forget, this month, for every donation that comes in, $1 goes to that Save a Children Foundation. I love the quotes that are coming in. Keep those going, guys. They really help not only me to feel motivated, but also a lot of you, okay? Remember the house rules. There's no legal, health, fertility, or legal questions for the obvious reasons. Let's keep those girthy questions. What's next? Liv says, hey, I'm a Sagittarius and my ex is a Leo. I'm with someone who is an Aries. My heart pulled both ways. Can you tell me who I'm supposed to spend my life with? Okay. Well, Liv, I won't be able to tell you exactly who you're going to spend your life with because ultimately you have free will. You have the choice to decide between your Leo or your Aries. But what I can do is give you guidance as to what may be the better decision. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit of a read, but I will never tell you guys exactly who you are supposed to be with or something that exactly you're supposed to do, as you guys have that option, okay? So let's see. But I love all that fiery energy. I bet those relationships are pretty sparky there. So starting off, I see here with the Leo here, we have your Knight of Wands that comes out, your Ace of Pentacles, and your Emperor. To me, this seems like this is the one who has a lot more of a sense of stability for you, okay? This is the person who you can kind of see, I don't know, just that it's like when things are hot, they're really hot. They're good. Like this person like lights your heart on fire in a way that no one else quite has. There's a sense of stability and long term. You see like a forever there. However, there's some things there that need a lot of work. I feel like the communication at times can be a bit off. I feel as though sometimes like the arguments may be, Liv, you say yes. Okay, yes. So the arguments may be very intense. And so those words can get misconstrued along the way. So I would really work on the effective communication styles so that relationship can progress. You said definitely. And the thing is, if you guys, it's time to move forward in a new way. Uh, if you would like to have more of that reading, honey, go ahead and send a donation. I would love to dive a little bit more in for you, but I do hope that helps. Remember, we only get 2 minutes and we want to give you all that we can, okay? Uh, so let's get into another question. Mahesh, I hope I'm saying it right. Mahesh says, what does Arbaugh's sister think about me? Okay, I will go ahead and take a look. Remember, guys, let's try and make sure those questions are a little bit meatier, okay? So we can give you a more direct and clear answer, okay? Let's see what we see here. All right, so here's what I got for you. We get our Three of Wands. So this seems like there's something that she's looking towards, more towards the future. So I would almost want to say is kind of getting to know you more, grown. We do have our Page of Cups that comes out. So there's interest here in wanting to understand you better or wanting to get to know you on a deeper level in some sorts. We have our King of Wands. So that seems like, you know, you seem to have some things under control and she can see that. You seem to know what you want and maybe go after things. So there's this sense of dominance that pops out in your energy. And it seems like you're kind of cool and controlled. You go after what you want. You say it how you mean it. You may have a lot of like funny things you say or that you do. So to me, there's like just this energy of you've got it together. There's a sense of, hey, what's to come next? I want to know more. So I would say this is someone who's interested in more with you or interested in getting to know more to you, but seems to overall think that you are a likable person. If there's more that you would like to know, please go ahead, hit that link and see if we can find a little bit deeper of a meaning there. Okay, guys, don't forget to ask a meaty question so we can get a little bit more of an answer. And I want to be able to get as much clarity as we can for you. Okay, Liv says, thank you. No problem, Liv. Remember, Energy says, Kay, you're on fire. Girl, you be on fire. Thank you so much. Those are some of the psychics for later on in the week and into next week. Guys, again, we're looking so forward to giving you great readings and great content. Did anyone else have any crystals that they wanted to share? Any quotes that they were thinking of? I would love to see it. Leanne says, I am grateful. You are so welcome. I want to take time and pull a card from one of my favorite decks, which is the Alice in Wonderland deck. This is a guidance related deck. And if you know anything about Alice, she's one of my favorite characters. When she goes into that Wonderland journey and she comes out a whole different person. She went through so many experiences. So Alice oftentimes helps us on the journey that we are currently on. So this reading is for anyone who it may resonate for. This is the Alice card. All must have prizes. Okay. All must have prizes comes when you are trying to please everyone. I think we're all a little guilty of that from time to time, right? We don't want to let someone down. We don't want to look like the bad guy. So we go out of our way to just be the good one, right? We go out of our way to try to make everybody like us, love us, and not let any negative energies in. But here's the thing. Jenna says, I love Alice in Wonderland. Me too. One of my personal childhood favorites. The one thing is you have to get to the point of realizing not everyone is deserving of the energy that you give. Not everyone's going to give you back what you put out. So stop trying to please everyone. Guess what, honey? They're going to talk about you anyways. They're going to talk about you to the day you die and then after. So you cannot change anyone's mind or perspective. You can only make sure you feel good about your decisions. Just like Alice did, she eventually got to a point of, hey, I don't know if I'm ever going to get out of here. I don't know if I'm going to make it out of here, but I'm going to make the best of this. And whether they like it or not, I am who I am. So I hope that this card resonates for some of you. This is that all must-have prizes from Alice in Wonderland. Let's see some emojis if you like what you're hearing. Scroll says, citrine is my favorite stone. I love citrine. Those are oftentimes good for that solar plexus and that sacral chakra. Guys, these are some excellent crystals that you're sharing tonight. Mahesh says, amazing. Thank you. No problem, honey. I'm so glad that I could give you some clarity tonight. Let's get into another question. Sabrina says, will I be successful to get a rental by the end of the month? It's a great question, Sabrina. Let's see if you'll get that rental. Ooh, look at the 10s popping, girl. The 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I love this for you. First of all, this 10 of Pentacles is a homecoming card, honey. That's your legacy card. So that is a strong indication of yes. And not only did you get one yes, you got two yeses. The 10 of Cups is the indication here that the things that you're wanting, those desires, the things that you're really seeking and hoping, those are coming to fruition. I kind of feel like moving into June, a whole new fresh start kind of comes for you. So look no further. You definitely are getting that. Get those packing boxes ready. Get excited. Definitely put your best foot forward. Put some money to the side because, girl, you got some shopping to do. I hope that helps. Guys, don't forget, all week long, we have these great shows that are coming up. Monday night, we have Journey Ryan at 10, followed at 11 with Psychic Rose. Tuesday, we have Energy at 10 and Divine Love and Light with Destiny K at 7. Wednesdays, you got me, your host, K Intuitive Empath at 10, and our girl, Psychic Squirrel at midnight. Thursday, we have Destiny K again at 7 and Psychic Brooke at 10 with Cassidy, the card slinger, bringing up the rear at 11. Friday is Journey Ryan with friends. Okay, we've got Rebecca who says, my favorite crystal is malachite. Oh, yes. Talk about the money stone there, right? That malachite, I love the color. I love the energy that it brings. You guys are sharing some really great crystals. I love this. Okay, let's get into another question. Tarot Illuminati says, should I shift some of my focus on joining with my best friend in business? This is a photography business taking puppy portraits. Really cool. You know what? I don't personally own a dog, but I love looking at pictures of dogs, things like that. My friends like buying dogs. My friends love dogs. My one friend's got like 1 million dogs. She got as many dogs as kids, but I love them anyways. All right. I definitely think that this is a great business decision for you. You got the King of Swords and you got the Emperor. Big Zaddy energy is what I like to call this. Okay, in this specific deck, there is a masculine and a feminine version of all the male cards. You actually got the feminine version of our King of Swords. So I love this for you. This is showing you yourself are making a great business and financial decision for yourself. That Emperor card shows that there's that longevity. And you guys are pulling this Emperor energy. Maybe this Taurus season is bringing in the good vibes here on the money-making schemes and things like that, the planning, because this is a great idea for you. Now we have this Devil card, but don't look at the Devil as a negative thing. Remember, our Devil is also a contract holder, so that's a binding thing. So I think that this is something you guys will sign paperwork on and actually be able to take go the lengths with this. This doesn't seem like it's something that'll be short term. And I think working with your best friend will I don't know, it seems like bring some fun and some spunk into your life. And also with those animals, he said, haha, with also bringing those animals, I don't know, for me, it seems like maybe you connect with animals on a different level. Are you an animal empath? Sometimes you feel more comfortable around animals than you do people. Hey, that's completely natural. Literally, that is a thing. Animal empaths, stream empaths, plant empaths, that may be your thing. So, definitely utilize that. Keep going after that and chase your dreams. I almost feel like that may be our quote tonight is chase those dreams. You and to your best friend. Moving forward. Speaking of making moves and decisions, right? Sometimes those can bring anxiety to us, right? You get really nervous about stepping into the unknown. Well, we've got some great tips. I've got an article here in the Life 9 magazine that just came out in May, talking all about anxiety and stress and things like that. But not only is my article in there, we have so much other great content on astrology and recipes and all kinds of fun stuff. So don't forget to look out the beginning of every month for that Life 9 magazine. You guys can check us out all over the place. Tarot Illuminati says, yes, thank you. No problem. I love answering your questions. Don't forget, you guys can share, like, and follow us on a whole bunch of platforms. We look forward to giving you guys a lot more content. And remember, when you guys tune in, when you guys send those donations in, not only does it help us, it helps us stay on this platform so we can continue to give you guys this great content, okay? Let's get, Squirrel says, quote by TJ Klune, because life isn't made up of the breaths we take, but the moments that take our breath away. That is so true, Squirrel, and I love that quote. I always tell people all the time, live your life in this moment, okay? Sometimes we worry so much about planning so far ahead and so far down the line that we don't take time to just enjoy what we're going through right now or how these things are shaping us. So, life isn't about going all those other things. It's about the here and now, living that. What a beautiful quote. Thank you so much, Squirrel, for sharing that. Let's dive into another question. Erica says, will I be financially stable soon? Let's see. Kind of want to use my money deck. You guys are talking money tonight. So I do see a sense of stability, though I will say this. You do still have a little bit of a time where you're going to need to be patient, okay? Your Seven of Pentacles comes out. And remember what I was telling you before about these Seven of Pentacles. That is the seed you plant now will grow down the line, okay? Literally, this card says waiting patiently avenue, okay? Wait patiently. You got to start off stable. Remember, it's not about how you finish here, right? It's about how you start. What are we doing? What are you doing now to set yourself up for down the line? Yes, I do believe you'll get there, but I do think that there are some things that are in the way. You have your moon card coming out, so there's some things you need to clear up in the background here before you can get to that stable way. But worry not, you do get your Queen of Swords, and you do get your Page of Cups, which to me indicates here, give this situation a few months, things will start to straighten out. But remember, all that energy now is focused on balancing, making sure you're doing those budgeting, making sure you're putting money into the right resources. So you hold a lot of the power here, honey, in regards to how you can shake these things up. Hey, maybe try a couple of hobbies and put a price tag on it. You never know what may interest someone. So don't be discouraged if things aren't going the right way that you want them to in this moment. They 100% are going to come along. You just got to give it a little time, be patient. And sometimes you're not meant to have everything in this moment. Sometimes this is teaching you some sense of a lesson or a sense of responsibility in a different way, and you don't realize it. Trust me, I get those checks and balances from time to okay, we're moving right along through this show. I can't believe how quick time is already flying. Don't forget to skip the line or to ensure a reading. You can donate for a 3-minute, 6-minute, a mini, a medium, and a mega. Okay. Remember, those ones there at the end are untimed readings. So if you like what you're hearing or if you want a little bit more, simply make sure you click that link on YouTube or Facebook and we'll kind of get into that, okay? Don't forget, we do have that emoji contest going on, so let's see those emojis. Energy says, a quote I created. Ooh, I like quotes you create. The only should that there should be is that there should be no shoulda. Ooh. Instead, make your best choices. I like that energy. I need you to send that in the chat later on so I can save that. I'm telling you, I've got quotes all around me, and I love that. You take that negative out of things and look at the positive, and you'll be so surprised at how that mindset will change and how much you'll start to grow in that self-love. Stop saying what you can't do, guys. Start talking about what you can. I've seen another one there from Rebecca, from A League of Their Own. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everybody would be doing it. It's the hard that makes it great. Oh my gosh, Rebecca, you guys are speaking life into me today. Absolutely. Everybody wants to get on things on like this easy path or this fast track path. Have you ever, instead of saying, let me take the quick plane ride, let me enjoy the train ride? I mean, you can get to see so many different things. Open up your horizon. Stop trying to rush things. And even when things are negative, even when things aren't going the way that you want them to, take time and look, wow, maybe there's something I'm supposed to be receiving this. Maybe this is a time for me to sit back. Maybe I've been moving too forward. Have you ever gotten sick out of nowhere and you're like, things were going so great, and then suddenly you get sick and you're knocked down on your butt because you haven't been sleeping, you haven't been eating right, and life is forcing you to take care of yourself. As it's so important to just slow down, appreciate things. I know we live in an era now where everything is so fast paced, but slow it down. I promise you, you will feel better. The world will seem brighter and things will go a lot smoother. Thank you, Rebecca. That was a beautiful quote. Let's go ahead and get into the next question. Allison. Oh, I like your picture, Allison. Allison put, when will a man come into my life? Someone to spend the rest of my life with. Let's see. All right, Allison. First of all, honey, I want you to start looking in a whole different direction of where you're looking. Because it seems like the person isn't coming into your life because you're looking for the wrong kind of people. Okay? What I want you to do is make your list. I'm a list girl. Y'all going to hear me say this every week. Make yourself a list. What is it that I want? And also, what can I contribute to? Because a lot of times we're sitting here looking for this everything, and we ain't got nothing to bring to the table. We got to bring something to the table that'll match that energy. So I'm looking for someone who can vibe out whenever I'm having a hard day, someone who's understanding, someone who doesn't give me so much aggression when they're having a hard time. So start looking for those things that balance those qualities versus someone who's just, all of these other things. Look in that different direction, because you are doing yourself that disservice by having this certain mindset or thought process, right? And sometimes that's something we don't think about, right? I want you to open yourself up, because then love does come in for you. To me, this isn't so much of a time as it is a feeling. I feel like once you start balancing out and realizing what you want and shift where your mindset, honestly, love seems to come rather quickly for you. It doesn't seem like it's that far away. It could be within this year. Okay. But if the mindset kind of stays there, look, Spirit says we're going to keep showing you these lessons and you're not going to get what you're looking for. So I want you to take some time, put that focus on you. You are the most important thing here. Figuring out what you want, what will balance you, and then shift there. I always tell people, if you're sitting there like, listen, I want someone who can provide for me and take care of me, and this, stop looking for them at the club, honey. Go over to them high-end places where the businessmen are at. Hang around those coffee shops. Go around those kind of things, and then you'll find what you're looking for. But to me, honey, this isn't a matter of if it's going to happen. It's a when it's. Hope that helps, hon. Let's see some more of those emojis. Oh, there we are. Liv C. Liv C is our emoji contest winner. So I'm going to give it up to Journey Ryan. Congratulations, Liv.
Hey, congratulations to our winner tonight. All right, you have posted the most emojis, so let's go ahead and see what cards we have for you today. Ooh, trust. Now, this is not about trusting anyone else but yourself. And I feel like you've been a little bit down on your luck when it comes to believing in what you are getting. You're not trusting your first instinct. You are second guessing yourself quite often. I'm going to tell you to stop doing that, because your first instinct is what is something you need in yourself, because this is the Crystal Cave card showing that it's the reflection of you, not the reflection of others. It's you. So start trusting in what you're getting and what you believe in, because it's definite. All right. Well, it is the tea night, because I'm going to tell you right now, after trust comes truth. By trusting yourself, your truth will shine. Your truth will shine. That is the Raven Spirit card. And so by trusting in yourself, you're going to receive that truth. Now, when you second guess yourself, you're going to go like, man, I should have trusted myself, because you already knew what was going to happen. You need to start paying attention to that psychic insight that you're giving yourself rather than doubting it, because you know more than what you're leading on. With prosperity. Prosperity. So if you trust yourself, you'll receive that truth. That truth will lead to prosperity. This is the beast spirit. This is something that you've been needing in your life, something that you need to stop doing. It has come to that point where you have not trusted yourself enough that it's starting to affect your life in a bigger way. So by trusting in yourself, you will get your truth. And by having your truth, you will find yourself with prosperity. Okay? Don't forget that. I'm paying attention. I'm watching you. Got it? All right. I'm going to head you back over to our host. Congratulations, and I'll see you later.
What a great reading. Congratulations again. We love that you guys are participating. Allison says, yes, thank you. You're welcome. Allison, I love that wolf picture. The eyes are piercing. I love the blue. I really like wolves. That picture's really drawing my attention in. Another quote I want to share with you guys is, sometimes doing what's best for you won't always feel the best. I think that a lot of us can relate to this one, because, hey, it is hard sometimes making certain decisions in your life, and I don't know, kind of just getting on track with things, because sometimes it feels gooky. Sometimes it's hard telling people no. Sometimes it's hard stepping outside of your comfort zone. But understand this, nothing feels great at first. You have to kind of get used to everything. Casey says, yay, I'm so excited. I'm afraid to introduce Kay to my VP's energy. Welcome to the family, Kay. Oh, thank you. It's so nice to talk to you. Did anyone else have any more quotes or crystals? Oh, there we are. Leanne says labradorite. I love labradorite. In fact, actually, I think that's one of our favorites at the shop I work at. We always talk about labradorite. That is another great crystal. We use that oftentimes with, meditation as well. So that is a good one. Thank you guys so much for sharing your crystals and all of these wonderful quotes. Terra Illuminati says, life exists only at this very moment, and in this moment, it is infinite and eternal. For the present moment, it is infinitely small. Before we can measure it, has gone, and yet it exists forever. Wow, that's actually a very deep quote there. We don't think sometimes about how long and how much these moments that we have in this life are, and how much we actually get out of them, the fulfillment, the knowledge base, right? So that's an awesome quote. Thank you guys for sharing. Let's get into another question here. Leanne says, should I continue putting my finances into repairing my car for me and my children, or am I wasting time and money? I'm so confused. All right, Leanne, look no further. We're going to try to go ahead and give you some clarity there, okay? I don't think you're supposed to sit there and keep focusing on that car. To me, it seems like it's something you can't quite have a lot of trust in. If one thing goes wrong, here goes 10 more things, and it doesn't ever quite seem to balance out. I don't necessarily trust that this card here will get you to where you're needing to get to. So you're actually showing here to maybe start something or investing into something different. You have your Wheel of Fortune card that comes out too, which is an indication of a needed change or that something is going to be switching up here. So I would say maybe don't keep dumping into that and put into something else. Remember when I was just saying that quote, sometimes doing what's best for us won't feel the best? It's not going to feel the best for those pockets right now, unfortunately. But the long haul is you'll actually have something that's reliable for you and your babies and safe. And those are the most important things. So I would go ahead and try to make that investment in something new. I know right now it may not feel like it's like the most doable thing, but it does seem to be the best thing long haul. Okay, honey? I hope that helps, and I hope that clears some of that confusion up for you. Again, I get maybe it's not the most reasonable thing in this moment, but this may be for the best overall, because sometimes we don't think about how much we're dumping into something, and what we think may save us a couple dollars now ends up costing us thousands of dollars later. So let's try to like budget or shift some things around here, because that looks like the better result for you. And again, those babies and I definitely hope that helps you. Okay, guys, don't forget, we have a lot more great shows the rest of this week. We have Psychic Squirrel at midnight tonight. Let's see if we can get another question in here. Squirrel says, what can I do to get my creativity flowing again in jewelry making, poetry, sculpey, and critters? Okay, sculpey critters. All right. Well, I don't know what sculpey critter is, so you're going to definitely have to tell me about that, Squirrel. But let me see what I can see what gets you more creatively into things. You know what? I think one part of it is your emotions are a bit out of whack, and that's why you're not able to connect. Oh, my stars. Look at this. We've got our 4 cups. We got our 5 cups. Sorry, sometimes these cards all mix up for me. I just grab whatever deck is talking. So right now, you don't seem to be satisfied necessarily in life. You seem to kind of, this 5 of Cups card comes out oftentimes as a depression card. So I feel like because there's some things that are blocking you here in life, I make little computer mice. I use actual computer parts for the computers and make the mice critters in the desk. That's super cool out of polymer clay. Scroll, that's so creative. I can't even do anything like that. Okay. But I think life is getting in the way of your passions. Okay. So right now, I think that because your mind is so consumed and look at this, you're being pulled in 1,000 different directions. So the reason why these things are happening is not because you can't do them or because you don't want to do them. It's because you're so bogged down with everything else. The moment you start to declutter, I think it'll be a lot easier. Let's try this out, Squirrel. Let's just make yourself a small goal. Okay. I'm a Capricorn. I'm all about goals and plans. Okay. I'm usually a seriously happy person. I know. But you know what? Sometimes life happens and sometimes you just get preoccupied. Sometimes you have a lot of things on your plate and it's hard to get through all of those. So that can be hard. It can be hard just separating the mess and getting to the clear spots. So let's just say next month, let's make our goal to maybe do one of your projects. We're going to start small and we'll work our way up. I think that you'll be able to get to there. But I just think okay, Squirrel, I definitely hope that helps. I would love to get one more question in before we have to kind of wrap things up. So let's get into one more question. And guys, if you're enjoying the show, can I get some of those green heart emojis on the screen so I know you're still with me and enjoying things? I've enjoyed all of your quotes tonight. Rebecca says, hi, Kay. Do you see me and my husband's relationship bond getting closer like I do? Sure, Rebecca. I'm going to actually go ahead and use my own special deck, the Mariah Carey deck, to go ahead and give you that reading. This one gives you those song lyrics and the quotes from the song so you can kind of connect a little deeper. So I'm loving what's coming out for you. So first of all, yes, I do see you guys getting closer. We have our Emperor. We have our Nine of Pentacles that comes out. Okay, so our Emperor says, hey, for the record, I'm giving this my all. I don't think that this is just for you. I think this is hobby too. I think you guys are both connected. You guys are both giving your all to this relationship. You have your Knight of Wands, which is that passion card. And this card is all about being freedom. I'm free to soar, free to shine, free to give, free to love, and free enough to fly. I think you guys have such a freedom, such an openness in your relationship. And that's something that will only grow. You guys are free to kind of love each other as deeply as you want. We have the Nine of Pentacles. It's like that. Okay. You guys have this thing together. You guys know what you have. You guys are going to keep connecting, keep building, keep bonding, and keep going stronger. And the thing is you guys have to have all that trust and that love. And remember, you two hold your relationship. No one else does. You two have that power to give everything. And not even just you guys, just anyone who's listening. You hold the powers and the tools to your relationship. No one else does. They are outsiders. You have found your person. You're creating that vision in that life. And honey, it seems like you two are doing a good job. You guys are going to be getting a lot closer. I think you guys are already there. And there's a lot of love that's there. And I think that will intensify over time. And definitely trust the process. If you've been paying attention to the quotes all night, remember to... I hope that helps, honey. If we have a last quote, a last crystal, anything like that that you guys would like to share before I get off of here, I would love to see it. Don't forget, we've got more great shows. Rebecca says, thank you so much. I love him, and he loves you too, Rebecca. Right after me, we have Psychic Squirrel at midnight. Tomorrow night, we have Destiny K at 7 p.m., followed with Psychic Brooke at 10, and Cassidy, the Card Slinger, at 11. We're coming back in on Friday with special guest, mixed with Journey Ryan. Wonder who will be on there. Then we go on Monday night at 10 p.m. We have Journey Ryan, followed at 11 with Psychic Rose. Tuesday, we have Divine Love and Light with Destiny K again at 7 p.m. And Tuesday, Psychic Energy. Wednesday, we have myself and Psychic Scroll again. So we look forward to all week long, all of this great content for you guys. Scroll says, thank you, Kay. Amazing read. Absolutely no problem. Don't forget, guys, to check out Life 9 magazine. Comes out at the beginning of every month. This month, we talk about stress, anxiety. We have those astrology readings. We have those cookbook recipes. We got a lot of fun content, and we're going to keep this ball rolling. Thank you guys so much for participating, for joining, for watching. We hope to see you guys again and again every week. Tune in. And don't forget, in the summer, we have an awesome lineup for you all, and we cannot wait to see you. I want to close you guys out with one of my favorite quotes is, you only fail when you give up. Okay. So if you feel like life is getting tough, don't allow it to discourage you. Okay. As long as you have a breath in your body, as long as you have words you can say, a little strength to keep moving, you have an opportunity to change things. You can only fail if you give up. Remember what we had that quote earlier, which was that the only shoulda that shouldn't be is shouldn't, right? So I love that quote that kind of came up there earlier as well. Guys, please stay tuned. I enjoyed so much. I hope you all enjoyed me here taking the wings off. Thank you, Journey Ryan. And guys, please stay tuned for more My Psychic Connection. You all have a wonderful night.